Hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Hi, Cyclops. Hope everybody's doing well. Back with our old pal. Look at him. Absolutely cooked. He's never been so cooked. Back with Caine. Look, man. We're still not well, okay? I still have to RP out the coughing RP, which will eventually lead to me shooting my own throat completely, so. We do it for the content, I'm afraid. So last session, we did look at the fucking apartment, by the way, completely covered in snow. I hate this. Last session, obviously, we had the revelations. We had Caine waking up from his injuries after the whole armadillo shit. And we had our doctor checkup. And we were just spending time with Maggie. The doctor's notes are, well, I mean, it was just rest until basically he stops coughing up blood and is fine again. That's not happening. So I think we check up today, and we just we kind of full send really, because I do want to get back to the old deputy duties. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see if there are any medics around today. Anyway, while we wallow, Leo and Mary Dalloway's back, by the way. Cinema. So we got those two working. Otherwise, we should probably catch up on all this shit, because we haven't looked at this since, what, Friday? So it's been like 5 days almost. So we're filling in our paperwork from home. Last session's dream sequence was cinema. I'm glad you liked it, man. We couldn't please Pony Pancakes, I fear, but we did get there. I'm glad it played out well on stream, because it's always an issue playing videos back on stream. Mainly because I can't hear the audio that's playing, so I just have to assume that it's working. Figure it out myself. Bulletin boards. Let's just start off with the classic. The last thing that we read was, I think, Danny's paperwork reminder on the 26th. On the 28th, Wild has said this was a while ago now. Fort Mercer have made their intentions very clear on this day. They want a law presence out of Armadillo, or they will lay siege to every town in the crossing. We will not yield. We will not let these people bully their way into the West. Many before have tried, many before have failed. They have shown our strength on this day, as bullets were exchanged across the dust mentioned, and they were driven back. That's like a subconscious thing, by the way, on Wild's part. But not before we suffered casualties. Undoubtedly, many more will come over the next few weeks. Take great care when alone, West or otherwise. They will no doubt seek to make examples of those wielding badges. Stay alert. Reach out to the civilians you know, warn them of the threat, advise them on ways to stay safe. Remember who we serve. Sheriff's orders, Fort Mercer. So that's one, and then Ziegler says, Claire has reached out to the SCSD for permission and protection to conduct medical treatment on Miss Danya Featherly, another member of the Mercer gang. Medic Corbin has been told that this would be permissible following the arrest of Miss Featherly. A date and time is to be set for this treatment, and updates will be sent to our tip line as well as Sheriff Titus. It should essentially be her turning herself in should she want proper medical care done. Update actioned. Danya's been arrested and treated. There we go. Good. New updates from Titus, I guess. Because this was Wilds. I think it's worth reading again. Over the past couple of months, we have observed Fort Mercer rise into a position of great strength and prevalence in New Austin. Many outlaws have rallied to the man known as Charles Austin, aka Growler, who was formerly a member of Lucius Landry's entourage, the Goons. Over the course of many months, Growler has orchestrated a series of robberies and attacks spanning the entirety of Saints Crossing. It was suspected that these fluctuating streaks of crime were preludes to some kind of bigger scheme. Today, 28th, I think this is when we go short. Growler has struck first, emboldened by months of planning to aid him. He has recruited like-minded gunslingers, raised to work dying profession. They are not to be taken lightly. Growler has stated that their mandate going forward is to obliterate the law presence in Armadillo and thus New Austin. For every foot that steps in Armadillo, he has vowed to bring destruction to these towns around the crossing. Have no illusions about this. Fort Mercer is now a statewide threat. See Mercer attack. To prioritize learning about Fort Mercer's plan, how they plan to attack towns, and when to apply pressure to all known members of the gang with regular hideout checks to remove all known associates from towns and ultimately remove their threat from the crossing so they can serve time for their litany of long-term violent crimes in Sisika. True. Furthermore, this threat will not yield to just force. The idea of the West and Mercer as this rallying ideal must be torn down in order to hurt this enemy. It is important for deputies to pick their battles when it comes to this group. They are a deadly bunch. Remember, we play the long game. Sometimes the right move isn't always to pursue. Be smart. Actions needed. Raising awareness in the various towns. We do not want people to panic, but rather be aware. Safeguard human life and property in our beloved towns. Yeah. Surveillance of Fort Mercer. And information. Yeah. And these are the gremlins at play. Okay. So I think this is the last thing we saw. Right? Yeah. So they're all still wanted for this disastrous attack. So after the AD attack, while we were, dead, they pillaged Annesburg, stealing wagons of supplies. They tried to spring Danya. Danya surrenders for medical treatment. Mercer takes hostage for her release. She doesn't go. Okay, so that's how that went. I was wondering. And they also stole the Rhodes Bell. Growler tries to get even with us, attempting to steal the Rhodes Bell, a bell inscribed with the names of those who have served Rhodes in order to try and get even with us. We stop them. True. We are still black and white. It's an artistic choice. Also added Featherly to the list. Yeah, cool. Okay. There's no need for like 700 spaces there. Okay. Lovely. 1904 Christmas party. I can't wait to go to this. I actually can't wait. That time of year again where we get to get around some fires, decorate everything up, and find reasons to get together. True. Spirit of the holidays, we'll be throwing a shindig on December 40th at the Centenary Mayoral Manor this year at the White Mansion. We'll have a fisticuff tourney, bog nog drinking contest, bayou horse racing, some sort of gambling or drunken pub crawl. Bring your fanciest. So we've got Leonard, Clover, Cohen, Jackie, Bailey, Leo, and Danny for the 2 p.m. one, and then Leonard again, merrily and friendly for the 8 p.m. one. That's not very depressed white guy of you, friendly. That's not very depressed white guy of you. Interesting. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't think we'll be alive for that one. We'll see. Okay. We got some sheriff shit we're gonna have to look at. FTO class. Jane and Juno signing up for December 6th. I don't know why he's put CST when we typically work EST. Fine. Any town bands? I guess, yeah, all of Box Gang based. Okay, let's have a look then. Clipboard. Oh no! The clipboard is in color. We simply can't have that. Pause. Pause right now. Boss. How do I do this again? Here we go. Ready? Ready? Hell yeah. Okay. We've retained. Oh shit. Oh my god. Just get the fuck out of me. Hi Leah. You've read it at the worst possible time. We're doing paperwork of all things. Thanks, man. Hi, Dan. Pogs per minute is gonna go through the roof. We're committing to the black and white filter. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're on Wild. And we're doing paperwork. So if you're into that, you've come to the right place. If not, I do not blame you for absolutely bouncing. I need to do like an orcish intro now. Hang on, let me restart. Hang on, let's just play the red again. Let's just play the red again. Yo! That's my orcish impression. Yo! Leah, thanks for the raid. Hey everybody, what's going on? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sean Vertigo. I play Sheriff Caine on WildRP. Right now we're doing some paperwork. There we go. Hey everybody. Am I gonna get absolutely arsed? Look, listen. Okay. Nailed it. Thank you, man. Thanks for the support over the years. I actually do need to check the senior stuff though. So look, everybody, for those of you who aren't aware, this is my meta guard. I need this. So what is it? Swipe? What do I have this on? Slide. And then slide again. But how do I choose the direction of the slide? Or does it just do it? Up. Is that how I do it? Oh god. Here he comes. I accidentally have it on 9 sec. I'm gonna leave that. I'm actually gonna leave that. That's way funnier. Why didn't I think of that before? Way funnier. There we go. Okay, give me 3 seconds. And by 3 seconds, I mean 3 minutes. Start the clock. VOD watchers, yeah, skip 700 years, please. Okay, nothing new there. Ooh, this is juicy. Oh, fuck. I hope to God I'm actually here, man. Oh, never mind. Damn it. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. No, no. Yeah. Excuse me. Chat, why are we in black and white? I might honestly, I'm this close to banning Tilky. I'm this close. I'm this close. Okay. There's nothing new anywhere, believe it or not. Get out of here, man. So let's continue. Yeah, actually, your fault, Tilky, by the way. Anyway. Growler and Co. incite fight to the death. Growler and Co. kidnap William Park in St. John at gunpoint. Growler initiated a fight to the death with St. John at the Armadillo Canyon. All parties escape with injury. Damn. Wait, did I read this? Is this new? I did read this. 20 seconds. Dazza and Heyday Kids rob Valentine Gunsmith. Dazza's fall from grace has begun. Holy. Yeah, we're doing our noir arc for the final season of Game of Thrones. Fort Mercer OP log. This bulletin is to keep a log of any comings or goings from Fort Mercer from the observation point that has been set up. Ah, well, nothing here so far. Hopefully this will be better than the last season of Game of Thrones. Unironically, I might be biased, but I would say that Dog Season 1 is better than the last series of Game of Thrones. Okay, I said it. Montana gang. Rory's been around. Rory Reese. Can't wait to put a bullet in that motherfucker's head. After grave robbing, Dixon turns himself in. True. Okay. Good for him, man. Serafina interview? Is that still going? No, surely not. Varric gun? My god. Bring out all the old names. Stringer takes St. John's things? Which one? Oh, just all of them. They're just robbing St. John base. Alright. Okay. Damn, we're still on the 2nd of December here, and we've been out of commission since the 28th. I mean, is there even a point? What did Dead Set do? Bested at Emerald. Oh, okay. So they got shut up. Base. More Heyday Kid stuff. Benny's Great British Disguise. Benny posing as Cora Liverson is found at Mamma Mia's and chased out. Whoever said the Blackwater might have gone a bit of that Valentine water dropped into their supply. You might have been onto something. You might have been onto something. Okay, fuck it. Well, let's go be miserable around town, I guess. Is this the fit? Where are the gloves? Here we go. Okay. Oh, we got a Perma MS50. Whoops. Okay, look, we got some telegrams to send, so. And we gotta walk around everywhere. Actually, we're not walking around everywhere. We are taking Duke. But we're gonna walk on Duke. So hard to match your walking speed the other day. I was thinking to myself, because I was at like MS 80 or 70 or something, and I thought, she's not going to clock this. So I think I ended up just whacking it down to 50, because I would assume you know that like it's between like 100 and like 20, so I figured you'd try and hit the middle. And intuit that. But maybe I was wrong. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. Okay, first off. How about I hit you with this? Oh! Put the middle finger emoji, by the way. It was Clara, wasn't it? Who did my checkup? Question mark? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah. Okay, where's my sign off? Boop and boop. Dashed in Caine. Yeah. Now then, second telegram. We gotta reach out to Harley because we haven't spoken to her, and I feel bad. It's been ages. Yeah, there's no way I'm guessing her surname, so. Sorry, I haven't been in touch. That whole thing. In Armadillo with Mercer as the number on me. All I've done this past 36-ish hours is sleep. I'm finally catching up by one. Good for you, man. Holy. 36 hours? Is that just back to back, like 12-hour 12-hour shifts in the bed? Nuts behavior. That's what I do on the weekends these days. I just barely sleep in the week, so all of my weekend time is just catching up. And I just turn the alarm off and let my body do its thing. Because Christ alive. Uh... You know how much of a rain fan I am? But when it's snowing, man, I just wish it snowed. Yeah, I'm son. Okay. Done. Last one. Oh! Is that Bolton? Is it her? I can't tell. Is it her or the medic, do you think? 5'3". Is Bolton 5'3"? Is it Bolton? It's not. She's not wearing her glasses. It's not. I mean, why would she ever take her glasses off and wear a different hat? Yeah, I'm not seeing her. I think that's Violet. Maybe she's sending a telegram to me though after reading the tip plan. That'd be funny. I'm gonna just feed Duke here a sec. Who could possibly be atting me now? Oh, Ola. Let's see. He's the horsiest. I say we go to the bank. That's where I say we go. I don't know what this new arc is with the Yuda something ist, but I'm here for it, honestly. I'm here for it. Is that the final meta for 2025? Ugh, someone's at the door. Hang on, give me a sec. Do you reckon if I just stand back here? Holy shit, Toodle appearance. Hang on, my someone's at the door. Okay, as soon as I got up, somebody else answered it. Actual Big Bird kicking down the door gif. Holy. How's it going, Toodle? Stick this away. 375. There we go. What I'm going to do with this money, do not ask. Because I don't know. Getting hella snow? Man, I hope we get snow around where I am, but I think I'm too far south. We're doing good, man. Well, I say that, we're actually not. I'm fine. This guy, though, holy, he's not okay. But it's okay, because we just tell people we're okay, and then they stop asking. Smile. That's what you're meant to do, right? You're meant to just lie all the time. Where am I going? The office. I don't know if you heard or saw Toodle. I don't know how connected you are these days, but me and Zambi did have a very cool scene the other day. Where we had a lot of aura mentions, and we got to revisit that arc after so long, so that was very nice. And we do miss seeing you around, so thinking of you in this trying time. I did cry, I did have a little cry, but it's okay. It wasn't a proper cry, it was like a little, you know? It was a little really Zambi's fault though, if we're gonna be completely honest. That guy. Fuck him. True. It was really manly and cool. I was really cool, I swear. Here we go. We got the loadout wrong with this one, quite frankly. It should be. Another stack. We're not working anyway, so I don't know what I'm actually gonna do today. Just have a wander, I suppose. There we go. You very much have, Toodle. You very much have. A testament to how good of a storyteller you are. I should think. Always appreciated. Okay, let's leave. Immediately. We're not coming back. We will be dying out west tonight. No, we're not. We're not. Tomorrow, though. I would if the stream wouldn't get muted, quite frankly. But, what are you gonna do? What could you possibly do? We need to go back to the age of Twitch where they just would not copyright strike anything. They wouldn't mute anything. That's what really annoys me. On YouTube, you can upload like just the most diabolical fucking copyright-filled shit ever. And all they'll do is just either not show the content in like Russia for some reason, or you won't get monetized. So just do that. Why don't Twitch just do that? Just turn my shit off for that stream, you know? Like, turn AdSense off or whatever. But then would they have to turn off, like, subs and everything as well? Like, is it any form of monetization? Because I doubt it, because YouTubers still get, like, they can still get, like, Patreon shit, I guess. Maybe it's only platform specific? I don't know. But, yeah, maybe they just don't care over there at YouTube headquarters in San Diego. It is. It is. Like, it's not like I'm sat here with my Spotify on shuffle, you know, giving everybody a free radio station. I'm doing it for the creativity and for the vibes and shit. But you know, God forbid I do anything on this planet. God forbid. Wow, wow, wow. We'll see who replies. I don't think there are any medics around, but hopefully we can snag one tonight. That'd be nice. It's actually very eerie playing without music on. I've been so used to it, like actually playlist brained for the last, you know, year doing this shit. Bow, wow, wow. At least it stopped raining, so it's not completely ruining the winter vibe. Get some blade on. I mean, insane message. Like, what? We are not putting blade on. I've seen a lot of people ask, like, what music would your character listen to if they lived in the current year? And I genuinely have no idea what music Caine would listen to. I don't even know whether he would listen to music. It'd probably be some like depressing acoustic fucking country shit. He just wouldn't. Oh, I don't know. Like, would he be that basic and listen to like Johnny Cash and that kind of shit? I don't know. I really don't know. Ah. Anybody in Rhodes? Not a soul. Can you fish in the winter? Is that a thing? Like, if I went to fish at Flatiron right now, would that make sense? Caine listens to droning ambient background music for depressing melancholy vibes 12 hours version. Caine is a day one subscriber of fucking the Audio Soundscapes YouTube channel that just uploads 24-hour cuts of like Blade Runner ambience. Has bro ever heard of ice fishing? Well, yeah, but I think of ice fishing as like, you know, you go to the Arctic and you're cutting a hole in the ice and then you're fishing. But what I mean is, do fish swim around in lakes in wintertime, or are they all just like, do they all go to the bottom and sleep? Am I being absolutely brain dead? Yes, okay, alright. Thank you for confirming. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. They do not hibernate, okay. I don't know why I assumed they did, quite frankly. That doesn't feel right though, you know? I feel like they should be, like, in my brain, they should be in the dirt. They just tuck themselves in. That's how I think it should work in real life and in games. They should be like wrapping themselves in like seaweeds and then going to sleep for a bit. I think that makes sense in my world. Anyway, let's get the fishing rod out. Just don't question it, okay? Look, I don't know everything. You know, I never claimed to know everything. Too much with the phone. Yeah, maybe my parents were right. It is that damn phone. Too much of that 6-7 nonsense. Am I right, everybody? You didn't know you were supposed to bury your turtles in the winter, but then apparently you're not supposed to do that. We are all dumb. Okay. Turtles or tortoises? Because turtles... Do you bury your turtles? That'd be crazy. You gotta take them out of the water and bury them. They'll do it themselves if need be. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, why don't they do some work, you know? For once. It's called brumation. I think you know a little too much about this, Tilky, I think. Just a little bit too much. Not all turtles stuck in water, true. I like animals, she says. Okay, good one. Anything else? Now you see my messages? Look, you're yapping. How am I meant to... I can't read everything. It's called Brunhilde von Schaft. Bridget von Hammerschmark, the German movie star. I asked you a genuine question. Well, can you just type it again instead of yelling? Like an ape. Bye. Okay, see you around, man. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. So mad for mad and bad for no reason. Oh, can't run on the horse. That's the meta. Quite enjoy yelling like an ape. I'll have you know. Yeah. I quite fancy it, to be honest. Here we go. We're going into the deep, dark woods. Actually, do we fish? You know what? No. Let's go to the pier instead. The other pier, not the, that little walkway of death. Flatiron? Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, same diff, but, I used to fish that little sort of walky, outy bit, but, I want to go to the proper, thing. You know, I'm as much as RP is about actually, you know, fucking talking to people, I'm so glad we haven't run into anybody yet, so I can save myself from needing to do coughing RP. I mean, what a godsend. Last session, that was actually like starting to hurt. I was trying to find a way to like cough without it, like without using like my throat, you know? Just like my neck, if that makes any sense. That makes no sense, does it? Should have just wheezed? I feel like that's just gonna have the same effect. Like if I go... like, is that even coming up? Someone who did a week of pneumonia RP. Oh my god. Fate worse than death. I'd rather have actual pneumonia. Driest heaver? Oh man, come on. Because if I go like I'm properly using my throat, but then I ended up just going like a bear. Just didn't make any sense. So I don't know. This is how fucking Bryan Cranston felt having to. Like, he must have damaged his throat, you know? he must say in some interview somewhere. Because the coughs he does in that show is genuinely horrendous. To the point where, like, he's coughing his own throat out. It's ridiculous. Coughing into your sleeve was not it? Okay. Everybody's a critic, man. Do I just have to, like, sacrifice myself for the artistry? For the pure quality of the RP? Yeah, you just have to kill... you literally just have to kill yourself. Okay, good. Good. It's good to know. How dare I say one thing? Yeah, I mean, you're meant to agree and support everything that I do. Hello? That's the deal. You missed the memo. I enjoyed it, true. I'm sad Pony didn't enjoy it, though. For those of you who don't know, Pony, my other mod, went into mod chat as soon as I finished the stream, and she said, Sean, you really could have done better there. That really wasn't a good stream. And then she just sent a list of, like, all the things that was wrong. Really unexpected. So, what are you gonna do? That's what a good mod does. What the fuck is that creature crawling on the floor? What, like, what could that possibly be? That's a frog. A toad? Question mark? I guess. Like, from this distance away from my screen, I genuinely didn't know what that was. I thought it was a little man. I thought it was a little man that they added. Where are the fish? Ah. Right there. Ready? Watch this. First try. Wait, what lure do we have on this? River, swamp. I mean, that's got to be the lake, right? I think it is. Bow, wow, wow. I was about to say, can I fuck the flower off? But then I realized you were in stream, Tilky. My bad. Now then. Let me show you how it's done in the industry. Oh! 10 thanks for the 4 months, man. I appreciate you. Double dipping on resub alerts. Hey, man. Take it, because I don't know what the hell was happening last stream, where it just said that you're continuing the sub and it only told me. Alerts working? Alerts have always worked, man. It's just Twitch have 700 million variations on alerts. You just don't know what you're doing ever. Twitch is being a little freaky. Oh no! No! I could have hooked him and I fucking clicked E. Actual worst player on the planet. Right, here we go. Second time's the charm. Where are my controls? Oh, just fuck it. We're leaving. I'm in the extreme. Right, restart. Here we go. You're not going to believe this catch when it comes through. That massive sturgeon there is mine. It's left click to hook. Why is my thing down there? This is the fishing episode until, you know, somebody spots us, comes over, and then we have the most harrowing dialogue scene you've ever seen in your life. I mean, what is it doing? Okay, there we go. Christ alive. Yo, hype train, yo! Everybody get hype in the chat. You haven't said some insane shit yet to trigger the harrowing LP? Just you wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is what we're gonna do, ready? We're gonna... what was I saying? We're gonna catch one singular fish, because that is literally all the inventory space I have. And then... we'll go back into town, sell the fish, and just see if we get a telegram. And we're gonna do that for the next 4 hours. Okay? And you really don't have a say in the matter. Up. I feel like my fishing rod is broken. Like, why is it... Why, when I throw it, is he just reeling it in straight away? I want to get that sturgeon, man. That massive sturgeon. Do you see him? He's right there. We have to get him. Here he comes, ready? Here we go. Here he comes. 3, 2, 1. Here he comes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And boom. Yo, reel in, man, reel in. Speed up. This is not the sturgeon. Here he comes. Whoa. Whoa, he's a big one. Whoa. Easy. Whoa. Whoa. Boom. And that's how it's done. Man, I think fishing is like actually bugged. I can't even like keep this fish. Am I like stuck in this fucking animation? I can't leave. It's only giving me the option to reset the cast. What's the keep fish button usually? My fucking fish is broken. F? I can't. I'm actually stuck. This is how I die. My character is like stun locked. Escape, maybe? I mean, it's just... Are we fucking for real? I was wondering why my fishing rod was so fucked. What is this? We're just straight up dead. Rory from the Stringers is gonna come up and he's gonna go, ah, Caine, ah, and then he's gonna shoot me with while I'm holding the fish, and that's the only way I can break this. True. Can you follow it? I can't even K, nothing. Do I just have to die on the pier and then do I have to slash kill? Fucking fuck. Stand by. This fucking game. God forbid I, you know, play the game. That was my first mistake. I should have just sought out a gunfight instead of, you know, engaging with a different system. Honestly, my fault when you think about it. You actually can't do anything. Because of woke. Oh yeah, are we just like, first Destiny, I mean, maybe I'm washed. Maybe I'm actually washed, finally. No, but yeah, sorry, rule 4, guys, rule 4. Oh my god. I can't even... I just clicked B to open the inventory, and I've soft locked again. Right. I think we're done. I think we're gonna... What is happening? Okay. Excellent stream, gentlemen. Excellent stream. Should I? Yeah, maybe I should just fucking jump off a building in Minecraft. I can't even escape. I have to Alt F4. I can't even Alt F4. I have to system tray end task. Oh my god. Yeah, it's over. It's actually over. Okay, well. Fucking good one. Why would Wild do this? Can we fast forward here, true? Can we just fucking end it all? End it all. F8 wasn't, nothing was working. My whole keyboard wasn't working. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I should have just restarted the whole server again. God forbid the server works. Honestly, Dan, I don't think we can fish, because that shit just fucks me up, man. Beyond repair. Completely beyond repair. Imagine if I've like actually fucked up my character now, to the point where the game is like registering him like constantly holding some kind of fucking fishing rod. Yeah, just insane bug. I'd cry my eyes out. I think we're okay. What the fuck? We're not starting soon. What's happening? Kill me off. Actually kill me off. Duke's run away. We're done. Actual schizo arc. We're never fishing again. The computer's fine, man. I promise you the computer's fine. Whether my brain is fine, a whole different story. Where I'm leaving. I'm just leaving. I'm going somewhere else. What else does Caine do in his spare time? Let's go read a newspaper. It's not me. I promise you it's not me. We're having an unlucky streak. I swear. I swear. It's not me. Yeah, there's an issue with job boards on the server at the moment. I don't actually know what the fuck the issue is, but we have to restart the server fairly often. Typically, like, only at the start of the day, though. Like, when I wake up and people report that it's broken. I don't know what the issue is, though. Completely forgot to turn off the waiting stream music. Based. Listen, let's go back to basics. Let's read the newspaper. We'll see what's going on in the cross zone. And go from there. Okay. Because Christ alive. It was kind of nice. It's a good song. It's from the Hotline Miami soundtrack. I love Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami skits and music arc. Maybe that is the final arc where Caine puts on a chicken mask and just becomes a serial killer. That might be the play. And that is who I'll be playing in GTA 6. Did you see that they released Red Dead on PS5? And some other stuff? And on Netflix? I saw a funny video of somebody like Red Dead running smooth on Netflix, and it was like a 144p laggy ass motherfucking gameplay video of Red Dead on Netflix. Just why? Who's booting up Netflix to play Red Dead 1? One person on planet Earth. The one guy who asked for it. Me. Okay, good one, Tilky. Good one. I don't get it. I don't get why Netflix have games on their phone. I watch shows on you, man. I'm not playing games on you. I am turning on my PlayStation to go on Netflix. I'm not, you know, I'm not launching Netflix to then get to the game. The game's already on the system, man. Jesus. Can Netflix just die so we can go back to physical media? I mean, this is why we heavily invest in Blu-rays, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we invest in Blu-rays. Because when this whole fucking thing goes back, back around the circle, where we're just doing cable again, where we're just doing packaged media again, we'll just do physical media. Buy a PS5 purely for the sake of having a Blu-ray player, and just buy the Blu-rays that you want. Buy 4K Blu-rays and you won't regret it. Only appeals to the countries who can't afford consoles, but in turn being in those countries means you don't have good enough internet to play Netflix games. It's for nobody, Dan. It's for nobody. Let's put this game on every single platform possible to squeeze out as much money as possible so that we can fund the last year of GTA 6. That is what it is. That probably is what it is. I'd put money on the fact that they've had to like reassign people in the last 2-3 years to remaster Red Dead for PS4 and then PS5 and all the other platforms, just to have some sort of additional cash flow going into the company. Because they probably weren't anticipating the delay, so they've had to do something. That's what I'm assuming, you know. Could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. We do, in fact, have a Telegram. Could it be? We've got the coin flip of... Is it Wild, Bolton, or a medic? I guess we'll find out. I think that was all as well. You guys are about to have the Avengers Endgame crossover ready. If I actually make it into the Telegram station before she leaves. Medic, you think? Nah. Maybe. I'll log in, yeah, true. Holy, there she is. I walk up to her and I go, Bonjour, it's me, René, hello. Oh, it's me, I'm trapped inside the sheriff Caine. It's me, Aurela Caine. Medic Wiser, check up. Good day, Sheriff Caine. I'll be going on standby and looking over some paperwork here at the Sending Doctor for the next while or so, if you'd like to stop by and get that checkup. Wiser. Okay, let's make our way then. Bonjour, Caine. I'm inside the sheriff. Renee, you're what? You're doing what, Renee? God, imagine the Renee lollipopping arc. We bring him back and force the arc upon someone. No, he's gone, man, he's gone. Do I have to RP out the fishing bug? Insane sentence. True. We're gonna find Morning Crow. And we're gonna romance her on Renee. True. Thank you, Tilky, for the gift substitute. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Excuse me? Squeeze me? I'm hoping this Wiser doesn't think I'm, gonna be a no-show. But I can't run on the horseman. I can't ride. His lung's gonna be all jiggly. He's gonna die. Which one of your characters romances the Gringle Grongle gang? That's a good point, actually. Maybe it's not Morning Crow. Maybe we bring her back. Never mind, guys. Roffle has just gone live with Gold Steak Balatra. I'm gonna have to dip. We're gonna have to cut the stream short. Right on right now. Ignore the medic and just leave. True. I don't even know how to unlock Gold Steak on Balatro. I'm on Green Steak right now. And it only goes up to Blue Steak, Orange Steak as far as I've seen. There's probably more. Maybe you have to complete all the steaks to unlock Gold Steak. That's what I'm assuming. I just don't even mention. I go, hey, sorry, just a bit of an emergency. I gotta run. Thanks, man. And then I log into twitch.tv/Rawful_live. I don't even know if that's his username. I think it's just Rawful, actually. Hey, folks. Welcome back to some more Gold Steak Balatro. Boop, 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 beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. I'm gonna have to go back and clip the fucking Renee clip this end of the piece. She'll find it funny. Hola, I'm stuck in the sheriff. Caine. That would actually get me banned if I did that. Said that out loud. I'd ban myself just out of the principle of it. There's no way I could look at myself. Who's that riding there? I mean, criminal number one. I'm overtaking this guy. Oh la luce, Camille, c'est sérieux, Camille. I do miss Renee. But then I think he had a good run. So let's leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop assuming everyone's a criminal. I'm sorry, I swear to fuck that person was wearing a tricorn hat. If you're wearing a tricorn hat on Wild, pirate, criminal, wanted for 5,000 days. Going to Sisika today. This is not 2025. You are guilty until proven innocent. Okay. Okay. And if you think I'm wrong, what are you going to do about it? Call the sheriff? I am the sheriff. Get the sheriff, not the marshal. Come into town and show your ass. Christmas gathering for the trumpet man. I've never seen so many NPCs. What are you gonna do? Report me to staff? I'm mad with power. Power's gone to his head. Oh no. No. If she's gone, I'm shooting up the medical office. And I will be blaming Wiser. Okay. Okay. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Hello.
Honey there.
How can I help?
Sheriff Caine, I'm here for a checkup.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I was just looking over your file. I think it's unlocked, so just feel free to come inside.
Did not know at all that you could go behind there. What? When was that added? Am I crazy?
If you'd like to have a seat or sit down on the bed, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, thanks. Take this off, it'd be easier for you.
Sure. Okay. So, just looking over your file here, it looks like you sustained a few gunshot wounds to the chest and leg. That was quite a little while ago. Looks like you've had one checkup so far with some difficulty to your lungs. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, a little better. I think it was Clara who saw me last time. She gave me some things. I can't even remember one.
Looks like she gave you some quercetin, some grapeseed extract, and some strawberry extract.
Yeah, that was it. I was feeling a little better that day, and since then I've just been, keeping up riding things, and trying to get out and get fresh air, so
Right,
been all right.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your pain?
Still little sore, but nothing nothing major, I guess.
Okay. And are you still experiencing a cough?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think I've just worn myself out, you know.
Right, right. Not the first time I've seen, well, you deputies and sheriffs and whatnot like to work yourselves to death. I'd really prefer you didn't, but I'm not going to shake my finger at you. I'm sure you're well aware. Okay, and did you ever get those stitches taken out?
No, they were healing up, but she didn't take them out.
Right. And that was a few days ago. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a look over. We're going to look at those stitches, see if they're ready to come out. I'm a little concerned about the wound to your lung. That can be very serious. So, if you're still experiencing a cough and with the colder weather rolling in, I'm probably
He's
going to end up
fucked.
giving you some medication just to make sure that you recover as best as you can. Uh, it won't be as harsh as the quercetin. Uh, it'll probably be more herbal. We do have some yarrow tea,
Ooh, sounds nice.
which can be good both for drinking and inhaling the vapors, especially for your lung. So I'm going to give you a few sachets of that. And
Give me Vicks and
depending
a Calpol.
on how your stitches look, if we've got any signs of infection, then I might administer something a little bit more strong. But give me just a minute and I'll get these gloves off and have a look at those stitches.
All right, thank you. Yeah, he's got a mustache. We're doing the mustache arc for the winter. Looks more haggard than the last time, but it's been achieved.
Okay.
We could go way further. I did do something before we started stream as well that maybe some people will pick up on, but yeah, it's quite cool. He looks very different now. Yeah. Yeah, we had wrinkles put in a little bit. Yeah. A lot of shit's happened. Would give the chest a look.
Pull this back and have a look. I'm looking for any signs of redness, pus, or oozing. That can be signs of infection. But if they are healed, then sometimes the redness could just be irritation, and that just means that they're ready to come out and the body doesn't want them in anymore. So it just depends on what's going on. Yes, I do believe those are ready to come out.
That's good news.
Very much so. Let me get my tweezers and scalpel and I'll go ahead and get those out.
Scalpel? She does slash me slips and I have to perma. Holy cinema. Slash me slips and stab scalpel directly into heart. Open brackets, would know where to stab, close brackets. Holy. That's the one. Slash me slips and cuts you up into little pieces. You have to play it out. You have to.
Okay, I'm just going to use the tweezers to slightly pull them up and the scalpel to cut them out. This won't hurt you one bit, but it might feel a little awkward since I'm pulling them. How's the weather treating you?
I don't really mind the cold, to be honest. It's nice.
It's quite different.
She's
I
stabbing
spent a
me.
lot of time down here in the city, so suddenly going from hot and humid to snow on the ground is quite a change, but it's a welcome one, nonetheless.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be coming in this quick, you know. Here it is.
And here it is. It does feel like this year's gone by pretty quick.
In some ways, yeah. Has felt like a long year, though.
I can imagine. Okay, go ahead and get rid of these. Okay. How about you do just a little stretch? Maybe lift your arms, see how that feels?
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, a little tender, but seems all right.
Good. Okay.
I wish there was like an adjust thing, you know.
All right, so we've got the stitches taken care of. It looks like it's healed up pretty nicely. You're not in pain, even after doing a little stretch. So I think you're good to go there. Let me see.
Adjust? Do you think?
Okay.
Oh, stretch! It was right there. I fumbled big time.
So what I'll do is I'll get you some doses of aspirin for pain, just in case.
Cracks not
It
cool.
also will help keep any fever down. And then I will get you that yarrow tea sachets for the cough that you might still have. Have you experienced any blood during your coughs recently?
Not as much, but I think you know, I just roughed myself up a bit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's much left in me.
Well, I definitely recommend that you take it easy as best as you can. Um, you are going to be cleared for duty after this checkup,
Hell yeah!
since that was a concern.
Didn't even
We
ask.
cannot
She's
stop
throwing
you
me to the
from,
front lines.
you know, doing what you feel you need to do, but I do recommend that you take it easy. Uh, Typically, lung shots are fatal. It's very uncommon, not rare, but uncommon for people to survive them, and you are lucky enough to have survived it. And
Oh, don't
it
worry, Liza.
seems,
Don't you
though,
worry.
that it might have come at a small cost, and that especially this time of year with the cold air and the snow, I am concerned at the potential development of infection. So, especially with you still coughing up some blood. So, I am going to get you those aspirin tablets and the yarrow sachets. And I'm going to get a thermometer. I just want to make sure you're not actually running a fever. You just sound very, very tired. And that could be the case, but I want to make sure.
I'm just really tired, man. Really fucking tired. Nutshell starts playing. Wee. Oop. Got a telegram. Innocence is stolen. Glass thermometer, glass measure. What I see.
Okay.
She's kind of dripped up, by the way. Why is it? No?
All right. Now, I know this is probably going to be a little strange, but this is a glass thermometer. We've had these around for quite a long time. I'm going to place this in underneath your tongue, and we're going to hold it there for a bit. All right?
Sure.
Okay. I just need you to go ah.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. Just hold that there for about a minute or two. It's not quite like candy, is it?
Doesn't taste like it.
No, I think it just tastes like glass.
Oh, I don't know what glass is like.
Okay. Give it a few more seconds.
She got that shit on,
an
though.
accurate read.
Oh, whipped out the pocket watch. Nice. Nice touch.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out and have a look here. And the body's normal temperature is usually between 97 to 99. If you're running a fever, it's likely going to be a little bit higher than that. Could be anywhere from 99 to 100, which would be a low-grade fever. Anything higher than that is definitely a bit... Okay. It's a little bit high. It looks like maybe a low-grade fever.
He's fine, bro. Lol.
Which does
Smile.
mean that you might have some slight lingering from the lung shot and the blood. I do think you have a very minor infection going on, Mr. Caine. Probably deep within. Okay.
Corvus is really good at making outfits. True. By Primark.
I think I might go ahead and give you an injection of phenacetin as well, just to make sure we knock that out.
If that's what you think is best.
I do think so. I do think so. Phenacetin is a very helpful medication. It really helps knock out fevers and infections.
All right, man.
Okay. Give me just a minute. I'll get that medication out of the cabinet for you, and we'll get you a shot of phenacetin.
Dustin Caine. Dusty Worsty.
Okay.
Getting the fen shot I'm just gonna
Alright.
start
Do you
leaning
prefer the
outside
thigh or the arm?
the arm, probably.
Okay. Right. Go ahead and roll your sleeve up for me. And I'll go ahead and get this prepped.
Whichever one, I guess. Phenacetin. I'm glad I did play a medical character in my time on Wild, because it makes me appreciate MedRP way more. And it was fun. I do miss playing Vannevar from time to time. Slash
Okay,
me,
this is going to
accidentally
go
injects
right in the
neck.
arm, right in the muscle. On 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Look at it with the animations,
And there
man.
we are. Okay, and just hold that down there for the next minute or so until that goes, okay?
All right.
All right.
Why has this been around for a long time? I feel like Weiser was around when Vannevar was around, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember the name.
Okay.
So either she's been like a
I'm gonna
medic
hand
for
this to
ages
you.
too, or sure
For
she
the
has been
next
around.
week or so, I'm going to give you some aspirin tablets.
Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I got some stuff to put away.
Okay. Nope, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to come back and get it, I will be here for the next little bit. Or I can put it in a much more compact one that'll fit right in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll walk up to the bank quickly and put some stuff away. I won't be too long. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right. Absolutely. I will be right here.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, won't be a moment.
All right. I'm not going anywhere.
Is it time to get rid of the flower? I'll just shove my fishing stuff in the what you call in the bank. That's all. She's gonna have to wait on the walk cycle though. I'm launching this flower directly into whatever your Gringle Grongle character's name is. Sheev Palpatine or whatever. True. Putting the flower where? I'm launching it directly at your Gringle character's face. As a distraction before I fend the hammer on you. Holy cinema. Okay. You know, it is crazy thinking back to like quite literally this time last year starting Caine and like how we used to look and act and whatever. Just like being able to justify this amount of character development is really satisfying. The fact that I've like stuck out with him for the whole year and all of the shit that's happened to him and everything being justified, you know, instead of like forcing an injury here and forcing it there, like everything's made sense and it is really satisfying, yeah, I guess, to have done it all. An hour later and he answered my question. You asked that? I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no problem at all. All right, I'm gonna hand these to you.
Thank you.
Okay. In the bag, you'll find 5 doses of aspirin. I want you to take this when you're feeling especially hoarse with the coughing, if it's painful, or if you're just experiencing any soreness or anything of that sort. And make sure that you do not take this on an empty stomach. It can be a little harsh. I want you to make sure you at least get like a bowl of stew or something like that before you take a dose of these. Don't chew them, swallow only, please. And then the yarrow tea. These are the sachets, so you'll have to brew yourself up a cup per sachet. And there's 2 ways that you can take this. The first way is with the vapors. So if you get a really nice hot cup of it, what you want to do is maybe drape like a towel over your head and then place your head over the cup and really breathe in the vapors. That way it can really get into your lungs and really help with the healing. Yarrow
This is
is
just a
especially
characterism.
good for your lungs.
A playerism.
And then once you've done that, you can then
She dropped the
drink
tablets
it,
in real life.
and it will
Holy
also help very much so,
cinema.
especially with your sinuses as well. Okay?
All right, then. That all makes sense, yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. And if you run out and you feel like it's helpful and you want some more, feel free to ask any one of us for more. We are happy to give these out. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, if I run out, I'll just come back and ask for more.
Yes. Or just reach out to the tip line. Make sure somebody's around to give it to you.
Okay. Well, I can't thank you enough for saying to me.
No,
appreciate it.
absolutely. I do hope that you recover fully, and please look after yourself. I would hate to see something horrible happen in terms of the infection and everything. So I need you to take care of it, okay?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Thank you.
All right, absolutely. Well, do be safe out there and travel safe and all that. The snow can be a bit troublesome for traveling and all that.
Yeah. Well, you do the same.
All right. Have a good day, Sheriff Caine.
Goodbye. And then we lock her in. Okay, let's check the telegram.
Good morning, sir.
Now then, is it Bolton? Or is it Wild? Please reach under your seats, grab your voting keypads, and vote A, B, C, or D. I can't believe she outright signed me off as well. Like, unprompted, she just said, "You're gonna be going to work after this." Hell yeah, she knows what she's doing. It's this, and then the middle finger emoji again. Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, it's probably wild, isn't it, really? Yo, Harold. Let's go. Is it Harold? G Wild. Sure, where? Where do we aura farm, chat? Where can we possibly aura farm? Like, would it be a fuck that? Fuck that. Okay. What did I sign off as before? Was it Caine or Dust? I think I did Caine. This is where I kill her, not... Is it O'Craze? Is that how you spell it? Okay, well, yeah. We're gonna have to actually ride. Because if we end up trotting to O'Craze, we're gonna be here all day. Okay. I also need to remember how to get there. uh, this guy in his wagon. Disaster. Waiting to happen. I hate the rabbits, and it's always there as well. Always there. Snowing as well for the vibes. Okay, I'm just gonna go the way I remember going. I think it's past up the speakeasy and then I turn right at some point and then I come down, but honestly, fuck me if I actually get there in this weather. I don't know where the hell I'm going half the time. Doggy! Unlock the minigun. I felt like Oppenheimer watching the bomb going off. Is it that, like, is it OP? I'm assuming it just absolutely tears through everything. It shreds, yeah, I can imagine. Like, why? I think that's, like, good though, you know? Because I was about to say, like, why would anybody use anything else? But if you can make all of the other, you know, launches and shit and whatever, like, viable, then, you know, there's going to be a use case for everything, right? Heavy armor doesn't do much. A grunt, it turns out. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. So, you know, if you want to use that against grunt, then you're still going to need ordnance for, you know, armor and shit. So, I think it makes sense. Now then, is it up here? Oh, fuck. I think it is. I'm hoping I'm the first one there, quite frankly. So I don't have to awkwardly turn up. Also, I've got to fucking prep myself for this whole scene. Can't tell if she's there. Oh, I thought that bush was her then. It's just a bush, though. Please don't run off, Duke. So where did they string me up? Was it here or was it down there? It was down there. There weren't trees in the way. Imagine if that was her. Just fucking takes me out.
Won't you lend your lungs to me? Mine are collapsing. Plant my feet and bitterly breathe up the time that's passed. Breath I'll take and breath I'll give. Pray the day's not poised. Stand among the ones that live in lonely indecision. Fingers walk the darkness down, mind is on the midnight. Gather up the gold you found, you fool, it's only moonlight. And if you stop to take it home, your hands will turn to butter. Better leave this dream alone, try to find another. Salvation sat and crossed yourself and called the devil partner. Wisdom burned upon a shelf, who'll kill the raging cancer. Seal the river at its mouth, take the water prisoner. Fill the sky with screams and cries, bathe in fiery answers. Jesus was an only son, and love is only concept. But strangers cry in foreign tongues and dirty up the doorstep. And I for one and you for two ain't got the time for outside. Keep your injured looks to you, we'll tell the world that we tried.
Oh, we're hearing mouth noises. I was biting my nail. Like, I'm not a nail biter, okay? I was just, like, I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. What do you want me to do? Fucking stream my Clash of Clans gameplay? Jesus Christ. Wonderful weather we're having. Well, you call dull, I call normal. But I for one and you for two. Have you tried fishing? Good one, man. Good one. Anything else? Yeah, true. I've got to put up some Subway Surfers gameplay on the right. True. And then somebody messing up some slime on the left. And then the current stock market scrolling across the top. And latest headlines scrolling across the bottom in two different directions. With a 10-person debate in the top right. And all of the volume is so poorly mixed you don't know what's happening. And then Nutshell playing in the bottom left. Oh, here she is.
You know, you can come closer. I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm fine where I am, thanks.
Fine. I didn't get a chance to see how everybody did after that whole shit in Armadillo. I'm wondering how everybody is.
Yeah, they're alive. Bailey was hurt, but she's okay. You were the one that got the worst of it.
Well, that's something at least. We've just been recovering in the city. Had some checkups and things over the last few days. I just had one just now with Wiser. She signed me off, for work, so I'll be back at it in a few days.
Well, good for you.
I just, I'm not gonna waste any more of our time. Not on days like these anymore. I didn't bring you here for some lecture or anything. I just wanted to tell you that you were right. You were right about everything. By the stringers about how I've been acting. About how I am. And with Maggie and all the rest of it. You were right.
What is this?
This isn't anything. I'm just telling you straight. How I've always been.
When you suddenly just had an epiphany. Because I am not right, and I know I am not right about some things.
It wasn't an epiphany. I don't know what it was. It was like a dream, but felt more real than that. And then I woke up. I don't know what it was. So look, if you got something to get off your chest, just say it. I know I've been hurting you. I've been fucking torturing you with all this shit. So just say it.
Oh, don't even give me that. I bring all my misfortunes on myself, and I know that. I don't need your apologies. Doesn't mean anything to me. I don't think you have anything to apologize for. Frankly, you were the one that was right all along, and keep trying to fix something that I can't fix. I don't have anything to get off my chest. I've told you everything I have. I've got too much in my head and nothing on my chest.
Well, I wasn't apologizing. And if there's something on your mind, then you should say it. Because I don't want this anymore. Gwen, I don't. This bullshit. I can't take it anymore. I'm done with it.
This is not just employed. Get rid of the guilt you're feeling before you leave. And then you can tell yourself you did what you could and it was a good try. You mean it, right? You mean what you said. Because that's fucking important.
I don't say shit I don't mean. And I feel no guilt for the things that I've done.
Then what do you feel?
Tired of everything. You must feel the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking exhausted. And I am sick of feeling sick every time I look at those stringers. Because it means they've got power over me and I cannot stand that. There's so much going on right now. I feel like I could have died 15 times over in the past 2 weeks. Yesterday, Bluff held a gun to my temple, and I feel like he was just a hair's breadth away from pulling that trigger. And the only reason it didn't is because they needed me as leverage. Any fucking second, any fucking day now. You're right. There's too much going on to let this hang.
Well, it's always been this way. You know how it is. Could have been any one of our days, as long as we've been working here.
Yeah, it could have been. At any point, one of us could have died to a stray bullet. Could have been killed in a wagon crash. Could have been blown up in an unfortunate botched chase. But these days, it's more personal than that. Because the people that are trying to kill you, trying to kill me, they're not doing it because we're wearing badges. They're doing it because of who we are. I think that changes things.
Well, if these people want to make it personal, then I'm happy to make it personal. I don't care anymore about any of this shit about trying to make a difference. I know I make no difference here.
What the fuck are you talking about? Say that again.
If they want to make it personal, then I'll make it personal. We're not diplomats, Gwen.
No, the bit afterwards about you not making a difference. There's no chance in hell you really believe that.
Look at this fucking place. It's all in one big fucking cycle. Day in, day out, month in, month out. Always has been this whole year I've been here, this fucking year. What have I got to show for it? Nothing. Not a fucking thing.
You got a fucking wife. A wife who was contributing to that cycle and stopped. And you were a part of that. That alone is more of a difference than most people wish they could make. Because you're right, whatever you think I am, you're right. I am probably whatever the worst thing you've imagined is. And yet, what are we looking to do every day? We're trying to fight to make a fucking better future, are we not? Is that not what we're here for? And the cycle continues, but every single day you're helping people. You're inspiring deputies to think for themselves, to reason, to use logic, to use their minds, their hearts, even. And even if you're not capable of the things that you want them to do, you're inspiring them to do that in spite of you. Every fucking day is a day you're making a difference. Because there's a lot of followers in this world and a hell of a lot of followers in the department. And those followers need leaders, and you're a fucking leader, Caine, whether you like it or not.
No one's following me.
Just
They're
because you don't see
following
them
you.
doesn't mean they're not in your shadow.
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. These last few months, I haven't been anywhere. I don't know who I've been. All I've been doing is fucking up every single decision. Every move I make. Misstep. Miscalculation. And it's only made things worse. But I just can't help myself. Maybe it's best this way. Maybe Danny was right. I just give up. Fucking throw in the towel. Leave it to somebody else.
This is not you. I had to have a long conversation with a deputy yesterday who was going through things that a lot of people would never understand. And at one point she turns to me and says, I'm not the person I was in the past. I'm different, I've changed, I'm better now. And I had to tell her that she is that person she was, who did the terrible, horrible things that she did. She is still that person, and she is still the person she is now. You don't get to run from who you are. You don't get to run from what you've done. All you get to do is keep fucking doing it. You think they're mistakes, because that's all you're seeing them as. And if we all thought that way, there'd be nobody left to wear a badge. There'd be no one left to try and do the right thing. Because if I thought that way, then maybe I should be beating myself up for the fact that you got injured on Armadillo, protecting my town, on my call, my decision. Every single time I face those people, I am angry. And I lead our people towards violence. And if I let myself think that way, maybe I'd never be able to lead again. And then what would happen? You never see the impact that you have because you're not looking at it. You're looking forward, not backward. And you've always been this cynical fucker ever since the first day I met you. But you've never given up. So are you giving up or are you moving on? Because you got something worth living for now.
Goes both ways, I guess. You got something to live for, you got something to die for, too. I'm trying to make it out, I am, but I always figured this job would just kill me off. It's a miracle I've gotten this far. Not just the job, but even being a sheriff. This was never me. But it's had to be me. Because nobody else would be able to do as good a job as I've done. For these last few months, Gwen, I've left nothing in my trail but fucking misery. To the people that I care for the most. So what is the point of me being here? If everything I touch just turns to shit.
Because you know better than anybody that the world is not fucking rainbows and happiness. Sometimes people need a bit of misery as a reality check. And sometimes that misery is not of your architecture. Because sometimes misery is just placed on your plate. And you got no choice but to eat. Why did you become a deputy?
Only thing I was ever good at, I guess.
And what were you good at?
Raiding people.
Do you think that's changed?
I guess I just realized that I was never as good as I thought I was.
You've read me like a book.
No. You were the one of the fear that I couldn't. And then I realized why that was. It's because the whole time I was just looking into a mirror.
If that were the case, Maggie wouldn't be with you. Because she sees something in you.
Mhm.
I've never seen you be cruel. For the sake of cruelty. And in all of this time, you were never spiteful for the sake of spite.
I guess I just feel that's what I was doing to you. The fact that I couldn't take being up here, looking for an out. The fact that I was unwilling to blame myself for the situation that I found myself in. Being so stupid just to wind up in their hands.
If you hurt somebody, would you think they should apologize for being stupid enough to get hurt? Because you know that's horseshit.
No. I was careless. And I couldn't bear it. So I put that weight on you. Like you don't already have a weight bearing you down.
It's not your burden to bear. Like I said, whatever weight I hold is my own. But carelessness did not put a tomahawk in your chest. They did. And carelessness did not drop you. They did. And carelessness did not mock you and I relentlessly in telegrams in person. They did. Have you hold the weight of their actions against your own soul forever? You're paying penance for someone else's mistakes over and over and over again. And you can't do that. God knows how many times I've fucked up. And every single time, all I can do is accept what I've done. And hope I don't do it again.
I've always done the same, but I don't know if I can accept what I've done to you.
You hit a nerve. You hit a raw nerve that I've known about for a long time. What if somebody does finally see me? What if all of the good things in the world that you could do to atone, what if they could never weigh up against who you are? And the number of conversations I've had here of people telling me that you are your actions. Doesn't matter who you are as long as you're doing the right thing. All of that. And I never believed a word any of them said. How can you? So then when you saw me, you affirmed what I already knew. And for a brief moment I wondered why I was trying. But you didn't do that to me. You told me to go fuck myself. Yeah, you did that. If you want to feel bad about that, feel free.
No, maybe you deserved that at the time.
Yeah, I probably did. In fact, I know I did, and I knew I did that whole day. But unlike you, I am spiteful for the sake of spite and petty for the sake of being petty. And cruel for the sake of being cruel, because we are not a mirror.
Hmm. There may be two sides of the same coin. A face that I didn't expect to see.
And even if that is the case, doesn't mean you're not making a difference. Despite everything. Despite what I've done and who I am. I know there are deputies who are grateful that I'm here. And I know the same is said of you.
Or maybe people are just getting used to me. I don't know.
And so what if they are? You think all those who came before you were perfect people? You think they didn't have doubts? Everything we do is weighted heavily by the example we know we're setting. And that is quite a burden to bear. But you can only be who you are, for better or worse.
Mm.
You've got a fucking heart in there, Caine. You've got a good heart, you give a shit. You do give a shit, even if you tell yourself you don't. Through all the hard words I've heard you say over the last year or so of knowing you. Through all of it, you gave a shit.
I do. I guess. Not about everything. Everything I've done these last few months is at the complete and exact opposite effect of what I've hoped for. I wonder why I'm still trying. But I guess it's all I know, so. I just don't want to live
going on
like
with this
this
stuff?
anymore.
Like what? Living under your own shadow?
Living in people's way, I guess.
The only person's way you're in is your own. Because you are one person, Caine. And in the nicest way possible, the world is full of thousands of people. It'll take more than one to get in people's way.
I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to be in your way anymore. The way I've been with you hasn't been good for anybody.
Yeah. Then don't. I've learned my lessons. I don't hold a grudge. There are too many people in this world who are not trying to make a difference. That anger goes towards. Well, don't be afraid to keep me in check.
It ain't my place to. Everybody judges, but I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, Gwen.
I would hope a friend would.
We're here to help each other. But I'm not gonna change who you are. I've never wanted that for anybody. Because I know
I'm
nobody's
not going to
changing me.
change.
Well, that makes two of us. I didn't mean any of it. You know that.
Bullshit. I deserved every word you threw at me. And you weren't wrong. Told you.
Well, I wasn't trying to be right.
Well, sometimes anger bears the truth for us anyway. You're gonna have to save your breath in the future, though, by the sounds of it. It takes a while to adjust.
You're telling me.
You've seen the doctor about that.
Think I've just roughed myself up. I'll be fine. I'm cleared.
The coffin can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's better in the warm. It's partly why I moved to Armadillo. Cold air just makes it worse.
I'm not going anywhere.
As in you're not leaving the city, or as in you're not leaving the crossing.
The city. I don't mind the cold.
You won't mind that until you're wheezing, doubled over, and not able to sleep the whole night. Because you happen to move a little bit too fast. And the cold wind is just making it worse. Unless you have shit to figure out.
I don't sleep much these days anyway.
Nightmares. Or just busy.
dreams.
They're usually the pleasant ones, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I spoke with Maggie. Maggie, your wife. She reached out to me. No, the other way around. And I told her, I didn't want to make anything worse. But she wanted to talk to me. And I apologized to her directly for what I said to you when I brought her up. I didn't really know much about who she was before you two got together.
Yeah. Troublemaker.
Capable and smart and fierce and not ignorant to the darkness in the world. How could you be? Marrying a sheriff, I suppose. But there's a difference between seeing it second-hand and engaging in it first-hand. Having your hand be the one holding the gun, the knife, the noose. You see things very differently. I suppose I thought that maybe she's a good person. She is. And I worried that my actions would lead to yet another good person falling by the wayside. Indirectly, but still. But I spoke to her and she apologized twice. Once for what I said and once for underestimating her. Because if anybody can find that light inside you and keep it kindled, it's her. And no matter what is weighing you down, I think she can handle it.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do without her. At least you have an idea now of maybe why I'm making my decision.
I think I'm jealous on some level. Like you, I don't think I ever planned to get out of here.
I didn't plan this either. Only reason I met Maggie is because I made an inappropriate comment about her to Danny when they were talking, and he put me on my ass for it.
You told me about that. It's funny, isn't it? Something else that could be considered a mistake. And yet,
And yet, everything happens exactly how it's meant to happen.
but not without our effort.
Yeah. We always have to take the step.
So don't give up. Because you've seen where the steps can lead you.
I won't. But you gotta promise me the same.
I haven't given up yet. I've really, really wanted to know. I think sometimes there are worse things than giving up. Like giving in. And I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't afraid of what's going to come. Despite everything, despite my demeanour, my bluster, I'm scared. I spoke to Dania the other day when I arrested her. Because Danny seemed to think they weren't going to try and hurt us that day in Armadillo. He thinks maybe they were just going to scare us. And I told him he was a fool.
Yeah.
What's she crushing for?
I thought since she was right in front of me, I'd ask her what exactly their intentions were that day. And yeah, she said without a shadow of a doubt they were going to kill us. It just seems like more and more I'm finding myself in these sections. I've seen these wars before, these ones that happen out west and spread all the way out to the east, and I've seen this cycle continue. I know we're gonna lose deputies to this.
Yeah, the wheel is coming back around. We'll have to see whether it takes us. Or just somebody else again.
Not you. You've got an opportunity. You've got an opportunity to leave this fucking place. So I am gonna get in your way, I'm afraid. I think I realised, after I spoke to Maggie, that I'd rather you be pissed off with me and alive than dead somewhere. Don't fuck it up, please.
Everybody has an opportunity to leave this place. Everybody would have lost. They lost theirs. What I'd prefer is not to be pissed off with you at all. And I'm not. Not anymore.
Well, I am who I am, and I'm gonna piss you off again, I'm afraid. It's kind of inevitable.
Well, maybe you will. I'm not gonna allow some sacrificial bullshit on your part, though. We're getting in each other's way. And we'll see what happens first.
Maybe we need to forge you a suit of armor. Fuck, maybe we both need one.
I don't think our lungs are gonna take it.
It's twice now this week I've looked down at an elephant rifle. Fucking horrible things.
Well, we just need to keep showing people the end of a pump action shotgun. And believe me, I'd like to introduce some people to that.
Yeah, starting with who?
Everybody from Blackwater over till you get to a new fucking state.
I'm on the clock. I need to be getting back.
Yeah. I'm not working
see.
today, so.
Oh, good.
Well, don't let me stop you. If you die, I'll kill you.
If you die, I'll haunt you. I feel like that. That's worth avoiding. I'll see you around.
Yeah. Good luck.
All the things that I needed but wasted my chances. I have found myself wanting. When a mother and father gave me their problems, I accepted them all. Nothing ever expected. I was rejected, but I came back for more. And my ashes drift beneath the silver sky, where a boy rides on a bike but never smiles. And my ashes fall on all the things we said, on a box of photographs under the bed. The bed. I will stay in my own world, under the covers. I will feel safe inside. A kiss that will burn me, cure me